I've seen it. Nations could manage bad roads, no good houses, no good hospitals, but I've not seen a nation that can't feed its citizens. If you can't feed their citizens, you're not worthy of calling yourself a nation. My love for agriculture started actually from the day I knew how it takes for my parents to pay my school fees. My education was funded from the soil. I know that I have to go to the market. My school fees are mostly paid after harvest. I probably might be the last person that pays my school fees when I get into, when we get into any new school sessions. After my university, my master's in Legon, in Ghana, I started working with the UN as a volunteer. And my first set of primary assignment was to be in Liberia under the United Nations High Commission for Refugees. But while I moved from one point or the other in the United Nations, one of the things I found interesting is that Africans are underfed. And I shared my vision with my wife, and I told him that I think there is need for one to revive the extension service programs, bring back new programs in extension services, livestock productions, adequate seeds for the farmers at the right time, compatibility of input to soil, and above all, recognize that rural man. And she said, how are you going to do this? I said, I'm going to run a one-stop shop agricultural center that will enhance agricultural productions. I'm going to sell zinc, brooms, needle, hose, mats, and cutlasses for the farmers at the subsidized cost. And she said, you're going to leave a well-paid job to come and do these services? I said, yes. At first I thought it was because he's a very, very active, overactive person. I was like, okay, probably he will just outgrow the dream and all that, and then we'll move on. But he kept hammering on it. I was like, are you really serious about this, that you want to leave United Nations and go and sell hoes and cutlasses? He said yes. So I had to call my father. I had to call everybody I knew that my husband is actually going mad now. He's going to leave a paid job. And they were paying in dollars actually, and I was so interested in that dollar part, and go and start selling brooms and cutlasses. 68,000 naira was what I used to champion this dream. I said I was not going to support him. Everybody was like, nobody's going to support him. So I just put to bed then, and they had this christening, and we were able to raise 67,000 naira from the christening, and I hid it somewhere. I actually took out the money without my wife knowing from the drawer. And he went and picked it, my child's christening money, and that was how he started Admiral Environmental Care. People here in the morning. I blend the oranges in the morning. First thing in the morning, the oranges is being blended from here and find its way to other parts of the town, hotels and all that here. We started marinating fish. We have one of the best world spices here. So these catfish are marinated and taken to UK, Netherlands, and Portugal. Admiral Environmental Care are providing primary rural water supply to our people, and we have a program we call Linking People with Water and Sanitation. This 2008-2009, we provided water to a lot of post-primary schools and primary schools using the waste from the orange, the back peel of orange, to do water treatment for them.
To gaskiya mun yi aiki da yawa domin musamman wajen ba mutane wato koyar da mutane da wayar da kan mutane, hatta lokacin da aka samu mura tsuntsaye a wannan gida an kwatanta wa mutane yadda za su yi su kare yada wannan cuta cikin dabbobi ko tsuntsaye, kuma an bi ana feshi na a rage kaifin waɗannan cututtuka da suke yawo a iska da sauran aikace-aikace irin waɗannan, wanda duka ana kiran mutane ne a koya musu ba tare da sun biya ko kobo ba.
My whole idea is to give a graduate this on a program I call PSS. PSS means pay small, small. So if he's been trained here for 5 days or 1 week, you give him these vehicles, then you give him the support drugs from here. This is what he sells and then return the money to you here. We brought in 450 pieces, and what we have left here is about 3 units of these vehicles. So they are given to various farms from here, and we give them all the necessary support services. It's 2-stroke engine car with 10 liters of fuel. It takes you to Kano and back. So if you are stuck in a village, the villagers will all need to do is to help you and then take you out of the place here. So that's the whole thing here. You know. Admiral Environmental Care began to merge and fuse vegetational exchange programs, recognizing what Kenya can do, what Nigeria can do. As we speak to you, we discovered that it is very, very possible for we to put money on our table by just selling kulikuli to Ethiopia, taking palm oil to Addis Ababa, taking beans from Burkina Faso to sell in Nigeria, taking palm oil from Elela Limiri in River State to Ethiopia, taking the Irish potato in Adamawa State to Addis, from Ebonyi State and Enugu State to take brooms to Mali and Bamako to sweep. So we realize there is great potentials in what we can all do for ourselves. Well, one of our utmost vision is to use these institutions to replace the aging farmers with the young farmer. And I see it as one big place that is very easy for you to write history. I cannot reinvent aircraft because I won't take out the history from the London brothers. I cannot do train because I can't take out history from the George Stephensons. But in agriculture, Africa might write their names in gold if we can get it correctly.